Yo, crypto nation and mining family, what's going on? What up, what up, what up? All you happy hashers out there, you ought to be happy out there at least a little bit right now. But what's going on? You got your favorite two people here. You got Mykel and myself, Nemesis here. Yo. See, we got the Pirate dropping that FA first. Beat out Jason the Tiger Osborne. Wow, that doesn't happen too often that somebody actually gets on the ball before our man Tiger. What's going on, Sadie? What up, Tech Man? As you guys are all piling on in here, certainly smash that Lizzie like button. And out of all the hash rate we can grow here, the one thing we can't grow is this channel without your help. Yo. So definitely, certainly subscribe. Tiger's like, got my first Bell's coin payout last week. It was 50 cents, and now it's up to $1.10. Did I miss something, or did Bell coin pump and coin jump in price?
Not sure.
Not sure. I haven't paid attention to that coin, just to be honest. I mean, just full transparency there.
I mean, it's up 33% in the last 7 days, 96% in the last 14 days. So, I mean, there's a pump.
Right. I mean, what's the pump for? Not sure. Could be just the overall price of Bitcoin.
There was a huge pump. It was today at 8 a.m. It spiked up to $1.13. It's back down to $1.03 right now, but it did pump heavily earlier.
And that'd be something that, like, with the market bleeding out right now, I mean, not financial advice, you know, but this is that perfect market where you just dump in the tether and hold. And wait for the price to lower or figure out what the hell it's doing, and then buy back in. Not financial advice, you know, but when I see blood in the streets, I'm either adding to my position or I'm looking for, you know, just kind of safe haven to make sure that I'm not losing anything. But I mean, we if you guys missed it on Twitter, I mean, Mykel had a funeral today.
Just for the record, no GPUs were hurt in the making of that picture. Just for the record, the GPU worked prior and it still works now. Allegedly.
But he had a bigly hole. It was huge.
Yeah, it was a hole that I dug for nothing, and I made it something.
First thing I go, I'm like, is that 1080 Ti that, like, you could put on ultra low power?
Yeah, it is. It was mighty funny. It's for a deep in meme coin project called Entropy. You mine on an ESP32 board. Allegedly, you're making like $100 a day. I don't know about all that, but we're gonna find out. So you had to the requirements is you had to dig a hole for nothing, take a picture of it with your Discord name inside the hole, and yeah, there was some people that were digging tiny holes, and they were submitting them, and they said dig it bigger or go deeper, and they wouldn't give them a roll until they dug deeper. So I actually hit like a stump, like there was like a big root at the bottom of my hole, and I could not go any deeper. I was gonna go deeper, but I couldn't. So I was like, all right, I gotta spice it up, so I'm not digging another hole. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go put a GPU in it and say rest in peace GPU mining. And it was meme worthy enough that I got a roll. So yep, it was funny. Apparently we mine nothing. It's a meme coin of mining nothing, but I don't know. We'll find out. My ESP board shows up on Tuesday. We shall see. Dig a hole and get paid. No, dig a hole to get a role in a Discord server in order to get the the binary file to program the ESP device. Yeah. That's what we got.
Too funny.
Yep. It's nothing but laws. You know, knobs and mims. As we said.
Right. So are you mining a Leo yet?
No, I'm not.
It's like this
Order
weird
30
little
and
coin
comment to
comes
them.
out of nowhere, and man,
Yeah,
all of a
apparently
sudden
the
it's
binary file
profitable.
only is a one-time use. And yeah, you're asked not to share it, or you'll get banned. I don't know. Apparently, there's ways to get multiples, but you have to do other activities. Yeah, no, I'm not mining a Leo though. Still,
Neither am I. Don't worry.
Still mining cubic. Find out, Techman. Dig a hole. Find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Find out how to migrate IDs. Essentially. What's up, Patrick? Ian?
It's like I will just buy some and hack. Too funny. So what? You have to buy these little boards and then you have to try to get the software for it.
Yeah, you have to get the it's like a binary file for the ESP device. But to get the thing, you have to dig a hole.
To get the device?
No, to get the binary file.
Okay. How do you get the device?
You buy it on Amazon. It's just it's just an ESP
Oh,
board.
so it's nothing special, really. Okay.
No, it's just an ESP board. Probably pulls like a watt, maybe, if that. Yeah, stupid meme coins.
Yep.
But if I'm making $100 a day, I'll meme it up. I don't give two shits. I am a degen miner. It is a self-proclaimed title, as Richard Mike said. Degenerate miner. I have a few here actually. It needs to be a specific one. Let's see. Yeah, I'll send you the video, Jack. Yeah, I'll just post it here in the chat. You know what I mean?
Oh, snaps.
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Share the right one. Yep.
Amazon hates this.
Shows you exactly how to get it. How to do it. They're probably cracking banks with them. It'd be hilarious. Not really, but whatever. Degenerate node hopper. Yeah, it happens. Make mining profitable again. Yeah. Whatever works, man. Whatever works. Yeah, the specific device is like $15 on eBay. Or not eBay, on Amazon. One that I only one I could find that was that specific one. Oh snaps, I got my binary file. What?
Jason, nemesis for president. I don't know if the world could handle like a Trump presidency followed up by a nemesis presidency. That might be a little too epic for this world to handle. And there would be people's feelings might get hurt. Just saying.
Yep, I just got my binary file.
So how do they get you the binary file then?
Google Drive.
What, they just
Drop
send
you
you
a
a
link.
link to it in Discord or
To
something?
Google Drive. Yeah. You have to submit a form to submit your address and then submit a ticket to get your binary file. Now, here's a process. Just I think it's to, it's to deter the people from wanting to do it multiple times. The longer the process, the less likely someone will want to do it multiple times.
Nemesis make Bitcoin legal tender. Yeah, that would piss off the whole world. Oh snap, Sadie upgrading to the 240. Oh, that's some big boy power there. I have two 30 amp circuits of 240. And considering I did 10-3 wiring,
I have
I
no
can
idea. Technically, I have no idea.
Sadie, woohoo, 50 amp gang. Hell yeah. I can upgrade my circuit panel, my breakers to the 50 amp, but I have to kind of control myself because I've only got 100 amp main breakers, so I don't want to just gobble up all the power in the house. I so desperately need to upgrade the panel in the house.
Jeez. Jack Daughtry, he does streaming on Kick. Got permanently banned on Kick today for endangering the life of someone after crashing on stream.
Oh yeah, I heard about like there was some streamer that got into a big wreck and banned.
Yeah. He's known for driving like very nice cars. I'm curious of what car he wrecked today.
I heard about it. I don't know anything about the dude or where he was streaming or anything. I heard about it. I saw like a little blip of the accident. I was like, oh,
It was a brand new McLaren. Nice.
yeah. I didn't know what kind of car. I just saw like the blip of it. I was like, oh.
Yeah. He was using his phone during the live stream. Wow.
I don't know if there was
He
like
was speeding down the street and he looked down at his phone and lost control.
oh. Dumbass.
Yeah. 20 years old.
Well, he'll be able to go to any other platform, really.
Deserve it. Maybe. Maybe. Hold on, I gotta lay a little bit down the best.
Yeah, I would imagine that he could probably get up on the YouTube and like just get a bunch of following.
You would think, right?
Right. I'm just saying. So, not sure what any of you guys are currently mining right now. I know I'm not mining Aleo just because, like, you've got to use a VPN in order to offload this right now. If this was more onto an exchange that I can easily touch, I'd probably be all over this Aleo train here. But being in the United States, they all three exchanges that are utilizing Aleo right now, which is let's see here, Gate.io, MEXC, and then Hashkey, all have an IP block for where I'm at. So I know that I would have to use a VPN to get past that in order to participate on these markets. So I'm not really big on, like, if I've got to sidestep it that hard in order to participate in the network, it's just not worth it to me. And that's probably some of the reasons why some of the pricing's up, is that there's people they're like, I'm not going to get involved with this just because too many steps in order to participate in what should be a decentralized network, which is permissionless. So I do have my issues with that. And then the other thing, if you guys haven't heard that it looks like from one of the guys that that I deal with, he came across information about NiceHash's next bold move, which is going to be dun 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 KYC.
Yep.
KYC NiceHash. At this point, this is where I'm like, yeah, now it's time to stop using NiceHash altogether. They're wanting to track and trace where your coin is moving. That's the only reason why they want to know who's got what. Got to remember, as like, if you guys ain't been around for a hot minute, there's been people like Anton Antonopoulos. He's like, it's like these governments, they're gonna go around. They're not going to mess with people that are playing in the middle because they're not going to be able to tell the difference. What they're going to do is they're going to watch the on-ramp and the off-ramp. NiceHash is an easy on-ramp. So, yep, they're just clamping down. They want to know who to
Yeah,
tax.
they already have they already have KYC for sure. It's just not, you don't have to use it,
Yep.
depending upon what you're wanting to do. If you've been playing the game or whatever, pretty much is what it is for solo mining, chasing a block, you've already had the KYC up until the point of like having to send in your ID. That's the only thing you don't have to do, which
Yeah.
they'll probably make you do.
No, that's what it's on. That's what this guy was uncovering. He's like, they're planning on rolling this out. IDs.
So then that's the next step. So
Yep.
technically they're already KYC, but not like ID.
Yeah, to me, it's not KYC until they ask for a state ID, because then they know you exclusively.
I'm sure it's required at some point. Like at some point of
But it's gonna be in order to even utilize the
I know
the mining aspect too.
Yeah, I know. I get you. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
At some point, it is already implemented.
Yeah.
Depending upon the amount of that you're using it, but they are going full.
So unfortunately, now it's time to start. Like anybody using it, try to steer them away. Don't let the government know how much of that bizzity bit you got. It's none of their god dang business.
How do you feel about them? How do you feel about the movie coming out
Which movie?
that HBO's releasing on the 8th about who is Satoshi?
Oh
They're
God! Oh, it's gonna be laughable. It really is. It's gonna be truly laughable at best, because like, what? There's a handful of people that it could possibly be.
Yep.
And all of them are dead.
Yep. Yeah, the special allegedly identifies Lynn Sussman is who the special says it is, which he's dead.
Hey, I like what was it? Hodlnot's response. He's like, he had Craig Wright in a clown face, and he's like, well, we know one person who it isn't Satoshi. Court's figured that one out.
According to there's nice. I'm gonna go check this out. So Polymarket, which is a betting service. I'm not saying I recommend doing any of this.
I know the Polymarket.
They have a poll going for this. Right now, you can buy in at 51 cents, 50%.
Of course, they would have that there.
Hal Finney, 9.3%. Adam Black, 11.3%, and Nick Szabo, 9.9%.
Oh, good God!
Yep.
No, yep. It's like it's either gonna be it's either Hal Finney, or there's another guy that also passed away right around the same time.
Lynn Sussman.
Is that the guy? Is that the other guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he passed away. I think it was like 2 months, like after
the last posting. Yeah, and then Hal Finney was like a month or something like that afterwards. After the last. So they both passed away like right around the same time. That's why like there's no way anyone will know. And that's like, and that's like assuming that the true Satoshi did not keep himself completely hidden.
Right. They're still out there today, just laughing it up. Ugh, allergies.
Well, it's like,
One eye
I
that always waters.
okay, so I had one person that made me think about and go, huh, that's a thought. That wow, I did not think about it from that perspective. And think of it this way. This is what this person, the rabbit hole of thought pattern this person went through, because they don't believe in crypto. They understand it pretty well, but their problem
No,
is that they
the
believe in
odds have changed.
they believe in the conspiracy theory behind everything, and they're like, well, the SHA algorithm, that's a government encryption. SHA 1 through 3 was specifically created by the CIA. So,
Yep.
with that being thought, it's like, is it not unconceivable if
Wow.
you wanted to get the most fringe people off the old monetary system and to adopt a brand new system that they could more easily control, more easily have a higher rate of transparency, so they get live data on every single person, and they get the conspiracy theorists into it, they get the fringe, they get the liberals, people volunteering into the system, but not
Right.
realizing that you're jumping into the very new system that they are trying to implement.
Yeah, that's funny.
And it's like, okay, now you start
Hold on one
seeing
second,
all
I
these
hear loud noises.
then you start seeing all this the central bank digital tokens. It's like, okay, they implement that and they outlaw all other cryptos. Now all other cryptos become a peer-to-peer only, and will only stay there, ultimately capping it. And everybody's now wrapped up into the new cryptocurrency of the central bank digital token. And this is a way for them to wipe the balance sheet clean. You no longer see the money printing, and they print away their debts and leave all of us with the bags. That's what the central bank digital token is going to be offering to all of us. I'm just saying. It's like, and it's like, it made you go, huh? How unfeasible, it's like it could be feasible that this is a true paradigm. And here we are, supporting all these systems, running it for the government. I'm just saying, it's like it could be that malicious that, it's like all these people are, you have a few crypto people sprinkled in with a whole bunch of government people. There's only so many top-rated computer coders in the world. And it's not, how many of those same computer coders don't, how can I put it, like, do contract work for the government. It makes you just kind of sit back and go, huh. It's like, am I mining to the government? Am I giving them free computer power? And they're giving me little pittance while they reap the rewards. And I kind of look at like Bitcoin kind of being that if the government was sitting there trying to do all of this, my thought pattern on it is that the Bitcoin being released was put out there earlier than expected. And it was like there was a coder in the mix that defected and decided to give the world Bitcoin. And I mean, like, they've been trying to like have a digital currency since the early 90s. They've been like digitizing gold. Gold was the very first digital backed coin. and it failed miserably. Absolutely miserably. I think the CEOs went to prison or something like that. Like it was like horrible. It's like we're watching all these countries figuring out how they could digitize their national currency, and it's like we're going to be seeing that
What's up,
with
Sherm?
what's happening, and we're going to be seeing that with them trying to roll out their variation of the central bank digital token, and that's some of the reasons why people like think that was Bitcoin actually put out there to just get a head start and get some of the most resistant people on board willingly.
I won't disagree with that.
And it's like, and is this all just a government psyops? Because like if you're gonna do a debt reset, you need a new currency. All these countries are imploding financially with debt burden because they're each government's bigger than what they could tax the people. Like Tech Man, just like Fast and Furious was used to track guns through Mexico, Bitcoin was made to watch the flow online transactions. Yep. Public ledger, people. Public ledger. You are only as anonymous as the data that you are willing to release. And what does that all account for? Are you buying anything on the internet? Because you're leaking all your information all over the place. Are you putting in personal information, to win a prize? There's more information. Hell, I'll even go as far as, are you on Facebook? Because, bro, that's all your data that's being stolen from you. And then, are you on Facebook playing those stupid little games? And I don't mean like the actual kind of like phone style games. I'm like, what kind of an actor are you type things where you're like, what's your favorite color? We can guess what favorite color you have. Those stupid little games are getting you locked in with your IP address of stupid little information. It's like they ask some like really kind of fucked up questions, and then fucking like 3-4 weeks later, all of a sudden you get you're half of your emails are half of your passwords are compromised.
Right.
And you're like, I didn't do anything. It's like, yeah, you've been playing stupid games on Facebook.
Game super prize.
Right? Yep, they used it because like they've got those oh god, I forget what it's like they have games that'll help reverse engineer your thought process. It's freaking wild. It is wild, and it's all over Facebook. I was watching some of that shit on Facebook like many, many years ago. I haven't been on Facebook in 20 years. Whenever they decided that they were like, oh yeah, we're changing our terms of service, I look in there, and it was like it had a big old bold thing in there. Your private conversations are now being recorded by Facebook. I was like, the fuck you are. It's like, my private conversations are fucking my private conversations.
What private conversations?
Yeah.
There's no conversation that's private these days.
I know, especially if you got your phone next to you. There's
Yeah, it's
nothing
always listening.
sacred. Yeah. Every app that you got on your phone asks for permission for your contact list, your photos, and your microphone.
Yeah, if you want to have a private conversation with your phone around, you leave your phone in another room when you leave the house.
Or no, you could put it in. Snowden taught you could put it into a microwave. A microwave is basically a Faraday cage. Fun fact: you can stick your phone in a microwave and you will not receive a phone call.
Real conversations never occur around any tech. Facts.
Exactly.
These are facts. Usually when boating accidents happen.
I know.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Just, you know.
And don't let fluffy ponies drive the boat.
Yeah, no.
The worst. Last time I got on that boat with them, man, it cost
That's
me a
funny.
lot.
One of the guys at work uses the Facebook app. I yap about cars or toasters and say names of brands, and he gets the ads.
Yeah. I call it FBI book.
Put your phone in the microwave and turn it on. Yeah, probably not the best idea. That's a real, fucking
I
around,
mean,
find
putting
out
the
moment.
phone in the microwave and turning it on, I mean, it could solve some problems, but I mean, it might
Not
create
the
some new
problems.
ones. It might create a
Yeah,
couple of new ones that you might be unexpected.
thanks.
So, yeah, there's any outside of you playing with like that new little hardware. Um, I mean, there's nothing else that's really been like kind of stirring around in the out there in the mining world, really, right? I mean, it's been pretty quiet.
Nothing really.
Yeah, it's been pretty damn quiet. I mean, I know there's one thing that you've been excited over, but it's has nothing to do with mining though, and that's the Linux thing with
Oh,
Valve.
yeah, I was excited about that. Not mining related.
Yeah, it's not mining related at all. I mean, but it does have implementations that would make usability better, which in turn would help mainstream mining on Linux. I mean, so it could be in the future mining related.
By fine tuning some like drivers, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
But for gaming on Linux, it's huge.
oh my God, yeah, absolutely been needed for a long time. Like it was like the whole gaming community gave up on Linux because you had to code everything yourself. But if they could make it
I mean,
a
it's not
little,
even that, it's compatibility between the kernels and the drivers, and there's a lot that goes into it that not everyone can do or understands, so it's not straightforward.
but what's
You
wild is a
know,
lot of this stuff is being rendered, with a Mac software initially, and then they pipe it to Windows. So there's somewhere out there, there's private libraries out there that people have been
yes, Patrick
using.
Ian.
It's
It is the main dominant OS for mining already. But it's a headless. I think right now it's Ubuntu mainly.
yeah,
Um, but this one is specifically with Steam OS is Arch Linux related. So, yeah. But yes, but it would further develop drivers. Really, it would just make it better, right?
Oh
Not that
yeah.
it would make it like the main thing. It would just make it. It would make it better.
Oh yeah. And
Be able
then
be
and
able to
then
utilize GPUs more
right.
in the correct way.
Yeah. Oh my God. In getting more people onto Linux will also help further develop it, which will help bring in even more fine tuning onto Linux, more development, and make it more, instead of it being so Windows dominated. It's like when you're talking to a new person, they're not using Linux. That's something, using Linux is something that us miners use after we've been in the thick of it for at least 3 months. Then we start looking at, it's like I haven't really seen people just like, not very many people just jump in and do Linux right off the get go.
There's a thing for old school gaming. Yes, old school gaming. That's utilizing like older technology as well.
Oh yeah,
Talking about like new tech.
yeah.
New tech. And a lot of games don't work on Linux, right?
Nope.
Like, yes, there are retro games on Linux.
But your
Because
mainstream AAA
oh
titles,
yeah, like
no,
AAA titles, you're not playing most of them on Linux.
no.
Most of them. Some of them you can, but most of them not. And it's mainly the main holdback to that is like the anti-cheat softwares. It's exactly that is the majority of the problem for a lot of like newer games is the third party anti-cheat software because there's so many of them. They're not all on like a single standard here. It's just kind of a free for all. Kind of whatever they can afford, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's like a huge thing. Super excited for that though.
I know people that would be like, if gaming was on Linux, they're like, I would never use Windows again. I know a few people that are like that.
Yep. I use Windows because, well, streaming is easier on Windows, unfortunately. But I do have like a Linux PC that I use like every day. Is my laptop right over there.
Zop Pirate's like, same, I need my games on Linux. Well, we're getting there. It's baby steps, baby steps.
Yep.
I mean, anybody who was in the tech industry, we all knew that Steam OS was going to be something that was going to help. To actually see, I mean, you might not play it at all, but to see something like the Harry Potter game actually working on Steam OS, that's pretty big.
Yep.
And it's absolutely playable. Holy crap. And it's kind of weird how the anti-cheat like kind of hits too with Linux, because it's something about how Linux does the handshake with the game. It's just a little different than how Windows does it. So because you don't do it the same way Windows does it, then access denied.
That anti-cheat is in a lot of online games.
Yeah.
So that way you can't cheat in the online games. So that is the thing. Nope. 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 Nope.
Like
Negatives,
it's like
Ghost Rider.
don't do that ever again. Don't ever do that again.
No. No. Get out. But yeah, you're getting out too.
So what kind of gear are you still running right now?
Everything.
You got
No,
it.
not the Asics.
Everything but the ASICs, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
I am looking for. I want some more NVIDIA cards. I got way too many AMD cards, especially for like some of the stuff that, like right now, like I'm mining Cubic. Can't really do it with my AMD cards. Just not a miner for it. Miner supports NVIDIA only. Aleo, NVIDIA only. I only have 8 NVIDIA cards, so well, 8 plus like my 2 main computers, right? So that's really it compared to like the 20 AMD cards that I have.
I have some 1070s and 1080 Ti's. You know, they're cheap.
Yeah, no, I'm looking for efficient.
They are
Gotta be
pretty damn
efficient.
efficient. They really are. For what they are, they're pretty. They
For
were
what they are,
top tier.
that's
They were
the
top
keyword.
tier.
Keywords right there. For
They-
what they are.
What they are, they're top
And
tier.
and you said the word were.
They were top tier, just like 3080s were top tier at one point too.
I agree.
You know, not everything can be
3080s are
king
still,
forever.
Still
you know.
decent.
But
I mean, I'm not going out and buying like 40 series. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, yeah. It's like
Thinking of buying 2 more S19Ks at $400 each Canadian. Jeez, it's pretty cheap.
hey man, I mean a 1070 Ti is actually profitable.
Oh, yeah.
It's still profitable. GPUs are shitcoin
20
mining.
cents?
Huh?
Like 20 cents?
6 cents, bro. Come on.
Oh, wow.
I know they're doing fucking baller, dude. That's really good.
So nice.
I know your 1660 Ti can make 8 cents.
Huh? Look at that, man.
I
Even
know,
up
moving
to the
on up,
16
man.
series.
Moving on up, dude. I mean, a 1660
Yeah,
Ti
I
is
thought
basically a
about
1070.
I need to get more subs so I can win a 1070 Ti.
I know. It's
Nice.
what people need to get on crypto and hot rods and get more subs over there. I get to 2,000 subscribers. I got 2 1070s to give away.
Ooh, man.
2. I've put it out there.
Put it out there, huh?
I'm under 400 subscribers away. Under.
Bad, you're getting there.
It's like 480 away. It's like I know how to like get the extra subscribers if I really wanted to. I just do a lot of the same content that everybody else has been doing. You get more into the more speculative stuff that people are like, oh, is this one gonna pump next? And yeah, you'll end up starting to get more subscribers for that. You know, just kind of directly dealing with a project, and I mean not even the devs, just dealing with the project itself and playing with their ecosystems like you do, and like a bunch of other YouTubers will do is play with the ecosystems. And I get it. If you're gonna mine it, you might as well check out the ecosystem. You got the bloody coin.
Heard that, Tech Man.
So I'm not shitting on anybody that's like mining a shit coin and they're playing in the ecosystem. It's just that I don't. I don't play in the ecosystem, so I've got no content to do. So if I were to play in the ecosystem, I could pull content. I used to do it way back in the 2018 era. So long ago in crypto. Back when I actually shitcoin hunted. But that was before I lost like, I don't know, like $7,000 or something like that. And I was like, whoa, no more poop coin. Talk to a guy that has free power with his rent in a warehouse. Oh,
There you go.
hell yeah, brother.
Get in where you can fit in.
Or I'd be like, hey, man, you got some untapped circuit panels over there that look mighty fine. Can I warm them up?
Winter's coming. They look cold.
Right? I'm gonna keep your heat bill down. Just saying. You got free power. I got equipment. Let's heat this place. I mean, I bet you can if you got enough equipment, man, you can keep a big old warehouse at a nice, reasonable temperature at all times.
These are facts.
Might not be appreciative
I'm
over full blown
Oh, yeah.
ASICs.
There you go, Sadie. I
It's
might mine poo coins for open box hardware deals. I like it.
Yeah. I like those open box
I like
hardware deals, dude. They are pretty nice. They're sweet. They are sweet. I've partaked in a bunch of those open box. A bunch of my 1070s are actually open boxes.
Nice. Tropical storm Milton. Expected to make landfall in Florida as a Category 3 hurricane by midday Wednesday.
Oh yeah, they're about to get slam danced again.
Oh man, that sucks.
I hope Serpent and everybody down there is ready for this. Hopefully this one doesn't make it to North Carolina. Because those fucking people have dealt with enough.
They don't need any more water.
No, not a fucking drop more. I mean, considering that Alexa has basically
Nice.
told the world that the last hurricane was the government's fault. You know, cloud seeding, you know. Government did it. I mean, Alexa said it. Alexa said the quiet part out loud.
Supposed to go across. Yeah, it's supposed to go across all of like Florida. Basically, the whole bottom handle.
Yeah.
It'll touch the tip of Georgia, maybe South Carolina, like the very lower edge. That's really it. But most of the panhandle of Florida.
All those areas have all been hit pretty damn hard, too. It's like, oh, fucking poor people.
Open box for the win, yeah, for sure.
Always. Hell yeah. It's always all about that open box life. So we had about that 1 hour marker, guys. So if you guys got any comments or questions out there, certainly ask away. Otherwise, smash that Lizardy like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and drop those FAs in the Chizity chat, guys. Oh, we've gone this whole time without a single announcement.
Ooh-wee.
I think we need an announcement.
Touching tips we are. Oh, we. We
Whoa.
tip touching?
It's going to be sensual.
Hot dog.
Yep,
Yeah, they fired him.
they got rid of him. They're like, you're gone. You're telling people that are wanting to help that you're going to arrest them? Bye-bye. Instant ejection. That's how it should be. Hey, we don't have enough people. We're going to tell all the people that want to help us so we have enough people to go away. Dum, 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 dum. And of course, we got those FAs coming in because DCA Adventures rated F for fucking awesome. Yo.
That's funny. That's a good meme. Posting that in the Gundy's House of Memes. That's a good one.
What's a good one?
Says when your GPU show it on screen. When your GPU starts to appear on the minimum system specs.
Yes. Yeah, buddy.
You're like, oh.
We all know who
Okay.
we are with that one.
That's good stuff. Good stuff.
So, doesn't look like anybody else got any other comments or questions up on here. So, I think we're going to call it here then. Sound good to you, my dude?
Sounds good to me.
All right, sounds good to me. It sounds good to all of you guys because it looks like y'all are smashing that Lizzie like button because you thought this episode was awesome, which is awesome. You know, share this out on your favorite social medias and all that good stuff. Do we have a redirect set up for this? Let's see here. A redirect. Let's see what we got here. We got a chump change. All right, I got the redirect set up for the chumpity. You have the changes. We'll push all you guys over there. Just go DCA raid when you get up in there, fellas. Yo. And I think with that being said, thank you everybody for being here, all that good stuff, and peace out, stay savage, and may your watts be low and your hash be high, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
22.
22.